Welcome to my cooking channel. Today we're making Mexican pozole pork meat. For this recipe, we're gonna need this type of meat. It's a big Lego piece, and we also gonna need well, they call it pork fresh neck bones. This one. So this one, we're gonna cook it for like 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna need a big pan, something like this. And well, I'll show you how it looks, okay? So make sure to wash your meat, because you don't want it to be all dirty. Make sure to wash it. Wash it really carefully. You don't want your meat to be all dirty with blood like this type. You take it off. Sometimes they have like black cloth. Just take it off. Like this type of thing. You take it off, okay? Don't be scared of touching the meat, it's okay. Just keep on washing until you get the soap. Wash it out really good. This is called the espinazo. Espinazo in Spanish. So. Also the other piece. This one is just gonna go directly into it. Gonna have to wash it. Make sure you wash it really good, okay? Something like that. Okay, so what we're gonna put inside the pot is gonna be 2 headed garlic. Make sure to put it in here. Make a knot to it. Like this. Then you're gonna put it inside the pot where the pig is. Okay. Now we're gonna need an onion. We're gonna need an onion for the recipe. So I'm just gonna chop it off. Make sure to take everything off. Something like that. You're gonna put a whole onion inside. Smash it off. Make sure it's clean. If you want, you could even chop it out in half. Something like this. I'll show you how it looks right now. Okay. So this is how it's supposed to look, and The meat, we're gonna let it cook for like 2 or 3 hours. Meanwhile it's cooking, we could cut the vegetables that it goes with it. So I'll show you right now what we're gonna need and we'll see. So for this recipe, we're gonna need radishes, and these ones we're gonna cut them off into little circles. Yeah, sometimes they come like this, but it doesn't matter. Just make sure to cut the endings first. Do all of them. And that's how you're gonna chop up most of them for the posole. Never miss these. Okay? So, here's how we do it. It has to look something like this. Thin. Really thin. Meanwhile your meat is cooking, you could cut it up. Just make sure not to get your fingers, okay? Yeah. Something like that, okay? Just make sure not to get your fingers. That's good. Look like this. See? Something like this. And then I'll show you when we come back. If you cannot do it round, you could just cut it in half like this. And then you're just gonna lay it down. And then you're just gonna do halfers. I cut them halfers. Something like this. Halfers. If you cannot do a circle, some people they struggle when they do the circles. Like this. Halfers. If you cannot do it into circles, we just do halfers. Halfways. Okay? Just one by one. Okay. Has to look kind of like this. Something like that. Okay? Then we'll come back. So now we're gonna continue with chopping our onion. And this is how it looks, a reddish, like that. Make sure to cut it and put it on the side. Meanwhile, we're gonna chop up our onion, okay? Okay, so this is how we do it. I make this onion. It has something in there, look. Oh, maybe it became wrong. So we chop up our onion in half. Continue, like as I was saying. So this is how we do it.
So the paper goes,
Huh?
I'll do it.
Yeah, there was like Papa.
Okay.
I just went to the park.
Okay.
Kids. So we chop up our onion like this. Just in case you don't know how to cut it. So this is how I do it. And we're gonna grab every little piece and we're just gonna chop it off into little squares. Something like that. So this is how we do it. Chop up into little pieces. And we're gonna chop up like 4 onions, 4 to 3 onions. My family is pretty big. We're 10 people in here, so I gotta chop up a lot of onion for my family and my kids. So it all depends how many family you have over there. As much as you make a lot of onion, it's fine. See? Chop into little pieces. And that's how we're gonna do all our onion. All of them. Just chop it up as thin if you don't know how to chop up onion. Well, I do. Well, some people are so professional cutting an onion. I don't think I am that professional. We do what we can. If you're new in my channel, welcome into my channel. I'm teaching how to make posole. Just in case you want to learn. So right now we're going to chop up all the onion and I'll show you how it looks, okay? It won't take too long. Just a piece like this, okay? So that's how I make my little squares into little tiny. So that's how I chop up the onion. Something like that. See? Easy peasy. Something like that. Let's go. Something like that. At least you're gonna get entertained watching how to chop onion. I'm not perfect, but I try. Maybe the years of experience makes us too close. I've been cooking since I was 9 years old. I don't know what time age you guys learned, but I was 9 years old when I learned for the first time how to cook. Hey, sweetie.
Hi. So, mommy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play in the park.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Another cake. So, this is how we do it. And that's how we're gonna chop up all our onion, and then I'll come back and show you how it's done.
Mommy, can you bring my pet?
Yeah.
Yeah! What's up with my skillet? No, because
So we're gonna keep on chopping the onion.
no, Gakala's sister's gonna take care of it.
Bye.
Go bring it. I'm gonna bring my pet.
Keep on going. We're almost done in there. So kind of like this, a whole plate. Just chop it up in there. Keep on chopping. Right now we're gonna cut the other stuff. And you'll see.
Mommy, Gakala's sister is No, it's not Gakaleo, it's Gakaleo.
Okay, you guys, bye.
Yeah, it's Gakaleo.
Kids, being kids. The kids being kids in the park. So okay, I think I'm done here. Yeah, something like that. So it's supposed to look like this and then like this, okay? Now for this one, I use purple cabbage, my favorite color. So we're gonna take the first leaf. Always take the first one, okay? You could use green cabbage. You could use purple cabbage. Also, if you like everything purple, well, this time I didn't use purple onions, but if you like to combine purple with purple, you could use purple cabbage and purple onion. So on this one, if you don't know how to cut it, this one has a big old line, like this line. That means you're gonna cut it off like this, not like this, like this, okay? So this one is kind of hard to chop it off. Be careful with your clothes because it stains. So when you cut it off, you stick the knife a little bit, kind of like when you're cutting a watermelon, because it's kind of hard, okay? Be careful, okay? You don't want to cut out your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna put this baby over here. So this one, you're gonna cut it off and you're gonna go like this, and you're just gonna be moving it side to side. It is kind of hard, but get into a pro, okay? I'm not a pro, okay? Just to tell you that. This thin, that thin, okay? You don't want it. Yeah, it kind of makes a lot of sound. Hold on. Let's start. Something like that. Move it around. That's how the trick is to get it really. Get really, really thin. And something like this, look. See? Really, really, really thin. Okay? It's okay, you take big pieces. It is kind of difficult because it's really, really, really tight. It's different than the green one. See? Thin. And it's actually pretty cool purple color. Remember to get the edges. Make sure to put it in something like this so we can wash it up at the end. Okay? Have to move it around, okay? You cannot just stay in one spot. Something like that. See how I move it around? Have to roll it. See? Thin. Real thin. Something like this. Thin. So we come back to it. Keep on rolling it. have this side. Yeah. Keep on going until you finish all that half. And then, yeah, your hand will get stained, okay? So I'll come back and then I'll show you how it looks. So this is how we're looking. It's almost getting full. And this is how it's gonna look, okay? And then you're just gonna cut off until it's gonna look into kind of like a pyramid. So you keep on going like this. Keep on going until you finish the halfways. And then I'll show you what type of chiles we're gonna cook for the sauce. Okay, check that. Something like that. Okay? And I'll show you how it's washed. So this is how we wash it. You see the color, it changes. The water turns blue. I don't know if you could see it. Just gotta be careful, okay? And then you drain the water and you leave it on the side, okay? So for the sauce, we're gonna need these three type of chiles. We're gonna need pasilla ancho. I think they're chili pots. Is this type of chili? These ones. And we are going to need chili California. Is this type of one? And we're gonna need chili guajillo. So we're gonna put them to boil. So since I'm a big family, if you like it deep red, use as much as, well, with these ones I usually use for 10 people, for like 4 or 5. I prefer 4 because this one becomes really deep. Let me see, where's my trash? We're gonna put 4 of chile ancho. Make sure to take this off. It doesn't matter about the seeds. You can cook it with it, okay? Still, we're gonna blend it. Yeah, I'm sweating from my nose. It's too hot in here. Make sure to take the teeth off. If you're allergic and your fingers get spicy, because my fingers do get spicy with this thing. But I'm doing it barehanded. Usually people, they rub oil first and then they touched it because they're allergic to it. I'm allergic to these, but it's fine. Make sure to take the middle part if you can. Make sure to take everything off. So we use 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I usually don't count them. I cook based on my memory. Okay. So now we're gonna do chile California, the darky one. Okay. So with these ones, I usually don't count, but I just see the percentage of, depend how much meat you're making and how many cans of corn. I'm making 2 cans of corn, so I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So for now it looks like that. 16. They're tiny. 17, 18, 20, 10. Something like that. 20, 21, 22. Okay, something like this. Now we're gonna put the other one. So these 2 makes it deep red. This gives the flavor to it too. Most Mexicans, they only use this one, but I like to use that one. Can open it. Some reasons. It's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'll put 22. Or something like this, okay? Just put water all the way and boil them. Once the house starts smelling, then you come down and check them and to see if they're ready. And meanwhile they're cooking both things, well, you already cut the onion, the radish, the cabbage. If you have lemons, you can cut lemons. We'll cut them right now. And we'll put this one to boil, okay? And you'll see. Well, it looks like this with water. Make sure you sink them all the way. And then you put them to boil into low, medium heat. Let them boil. And sometimes the water drains, so you have to put more water into it. And then you just check. They just have to be really cooked. And then we'll see. These are the ingredients that we're going to use when we blend our sauce. We're going to use salt. We're going to use chicken bouillon. And we're going to use powdered cumin. And also powdered oregano. These are the main ingredients for the sauce. Yeah. And you'll see right now. Once your meat is cooked, fully cooked, you don't put the sauce yet. So when the meat is cooked, you throw this one in there. You open it, and then you drain the water out. You don't use the juice from here. We drain it. We only use the corn. So when we drain it, we pour it inside the meat. And then we let it cook for 1 hour more. And when the meats and the corn are soft, that's how we put our sauce inside. And I'll show you later in my other video because this one is gonna cut off on me. So for now, I'll show you this one. I'm using 2. You could use 3. Depends if you use a lot of meat, you use 3. You use a little bit of meat, then you use 2. And if you are a small family, then you use 1. Okay? Okay, now we're gonna chop up our lemons. And these ones, you're just gonna cut it up like this. Like this, halfways. And then just gonna put it right there where your onion is. Something like that. Okay. Just kind of decorate your plate. I want a sharper knife. Definitely. Something like that. Okay. Like the ones with a sharp knife. Okay. So something like this. And make sure you have this on the table, this on the table, and all these ingredients on the table. Okay? So meanwhile, the meat is cooking, the chilies are cooking, we chop everything. We're also gonna need tostadas. And then I'll show you later how we prepare our pozole. Okay? We're gonna follow up in my second video because this one is gonna finish. It's not gonna let me do this for so long. So I'll see you later. Bye.